So that's the question. So anyone at home in the chat, I want you to tell us what you are doing right now in your life to adopt struggle on purpose. What are you doing that makes your life more difficult? And how is it you going to benefit as a person once you've succeeded or once you've destroyed that challenge? So if you're not going to be the kind of man who's respectable on a base level, you have to decide to go through life with no opinion. This is what is monumentally mind-blowing to me when people say I lack motivation. How can you lack motivation to exist if you don't have an opinion that anyone cares about? And if women don't want to sleep with you and you're basically invisible and you can't find any friends worth having, why do you even wake up? How could you lack motivation to be a person that even matters on the planet? You'd rather just be a fucking ghost, a nobody? Because what, the gym is hard? Isn't it harder to be a nobody your entire life than train a little bit? Yep. It blows my mind. Of course. And have you set a deadline? Have you said in 3 months' time, I'm going to meet this guy in the ring and fight him? Because that's, without the deadline, then there's no instinct, there's no incentive for you to truly push yourself beyond your limits. You need a deadline. You need to find a place where you put it all on the line. What was I saying earlier about men who were respected at some point did something dangerous? If it was guaranteed for you to win, then fighting wouldn't be respected. The reason it's respected is because you take the risk of losing. That's the whole point. But that's how it works with everything in life. If it's guaranteed to pull off, nobody's interested. You have to take that risk in the first place. That's the only way you get respect. Respect lies on the other side of fear. And I think that your friends as a man especially should be at least inspiring bravery in you. When I'm with my guys, I feel brave. It doesn't mean I'm reckless. It doesn't mean I'm stupid, but I certainly feel brave because I know how competent they are and I know they have my back. So it's hard for my friends to peer pressure me into an act which is guided by cowardice, like taking an injection, for example. That's cowardice. It's very hard for them to make me do something cowardly, but it's very easy for them to make me do something brave, like say, fuck it, you're strong as an ox, do some push-ups. Yep. So you have to be very careful with the friends you have around you. If your friends are going to be so easily manipulatable that they're going to fall for everything the mainstream media says, I would say that you don't need friends like that. You need to find friends who are not like that. And then if you're sitting there and you find yourself lonely, that's because the kind of men who resist slave programming don't look at you and find you valuable. And once again, whose fault is that? That is completely and utterly your fault. It's amazing how much control and autonomy you have over your own life as a man. That's the most beautiful thing about it. I was talking to a girl the other day and she was absolutely and utterly gorgeous. And she said that, yeah, being a girl's easy. I love being a girl. And I said, I would hate an easy life. I think being a beautiful girl is easy, but to me that sounds torturous. I can't imagine anything more mind-numbing and boring than being a super hot chick. Not to disrespect them, I'm just saying that I am so addicted and so accustomed to constant struggle and war that the idea of living without it is almost daunting to me because I don't see the point in being alive. What are you doing then? Waking up, were you just smiling all day? Eating Happy Meals? Doing your makeup? Is that it? Where's the struggle? And this is from a man who's literally just got out of jail and is looking at a bunch more jail he doesn't deserve, which is a struggle, both physical and mental. And I'm sitting here going, yeah, my life has always been a struggle. It's all I've ever known. I can't imagine it being any other way. And I'm still not trying to change it. I'm not trying to retire and vanish and disappear and just live easy. It's not something I'm even interested in. It doesn't even cross my mind. Once you adopt that mindset, how can you not be successful? I have to train because if I don't, I feel too guilty to sleep. I feel dirty. I feel terrible inside if I don't train. Once you get that mindset, how can you lack motivation? Motivation's free and unlimited. It's discipline and purpose is more important.
As a man, you have to build yourself up. And when you build yourself up to a certain level, you can find the girl who you want. The girl with the low body count who's beautiful and smart and wants to marry and wants to have kids. You can find her, but the fact that you can't find her at 21 means you got 3 years of work to do, and maybe you could find her at 24. This is exactly what Andrew says. Do women want to be around you? Do men want to be around you? Do friends want to be around you? Do people want to be around you? The fact that you think you have to go out and search for these people is a bad attitude.